Come on. There you go. There it is. Okay, we got a photo of the quantum moon. Alright. So now I need to find the quantum tower. Which would be right here. I mean, it's not. Teleport me to the quantum moon. Please. Oh, please. I mean, that was never gonna work. Even if I had the time. Alright. I don't feel any closer to solving this mystery. And it is 5 a.m. If I stay up much later, the sun will be up. There's this angle diagram. Alignment angle diagram, but what is it? It's the Ash Twin Project. What is the quantum shard? Nomai noticed a strange rock that appeared to wander when no one was watching. Yeah? We've dealt with that a million times. Esker's camp. Lunar lookout. Some dark brown. Feldspar, frozen jellyfish. Bramble Island. There's this. So that's the pattern I want to enter into the vessel. But what I don't understand is if that'll actually do anything. I will accept a spoiler right now. If I went to the vessel as is and entered that in, would it do nothing? It ain't got no gas in it. Well, that's true. And that's kind of what I thought. Oral chrome. But, okay, so if I find something similar to the vessel, with one of those engines in it, which might be a thing. Where would that be? Oh, correct. It would do nothing as is. Cool. So it really seems like I need to figure this out. Statue worship, the Nomai mines, Black Hole Forge, the angle alignment diagram. Depicting the angle between the warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They will need to be within 5 degrees the astral body's center. The results in slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. So if I... Let's see, there's the sun, there's the twin. Tower warps to a different planet, although Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not an actual planet. One warps into the sun? Oh, right, never mind. Tower visually reflects its warp design. Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. That one warped me to the Ash Twin. That one didn't warp me nowhere. This one warped me to the sun. This one would warp me to... What'd that warp me to? Gas giant. The brittle. The forge. Where does this warp me? This warps me to... to my home planet, the Timber Hearth. I warp to the forge. I do a thing. I like maybe change the alignment on the warp crystal. I can get to the sun before... Oh, there's no way. It would be insane. But, like, if I got here, adjust the angle diagram so that the warp length takes more time. Maybe I could warp to the giant, get a significantly increased more time. Then I could get to the sun before it gets on lockdown? The angle diagram is just an example. So this isn't like a practical thing I can use or tamper with. Gotcha. Okay. Here I was thinking I could go back in time and stop my parents from having sex so that I could stop existing in this nightmare. Alright, there's very few things left to uncover. Found a switch in the melt ore that lowers and raises the black hole forge, which I've been inside. The debated how to obtain... There's more to explore there, but what could it possibly be? Strange rock. I feel... Maybe that's the thing? Maybe I need to find the strange rock in the Brittle Hollow. Alright. I just spent like 15 minutes in there. World's probably already gone. Nope. Still hanging out. It's just knowledge. That's kind of what I thought. But I'm kind of drawing a blank. Time doesn't pass when reading. Oh, even in the ship logs? I did notice that. When I was reading the... I think it was the part of the sun. Alright. Oop, hang on there. Like, I can't fit my plane through there. So I can't look more into the knowledge. Here's the shrine to the eye. Cool, cool. There's the forge. I feel like there's more to raising and lowering the forge. Alright, hang on, let me land so I can read. It's worth knowing that the log links are pretty useful. If your goal is one node, the connected nodes will have the most relevant data. That's kind of what I was thinking. So the statue workshop tells me that, like, the memory statues are there. The mines tell me that's where they got the materials to make this thing. The high energy lab. What about the high energy lab? Telling me the advanced warp core was approved for installation in that chamber. Like, right? Physically sealed off by immensely thick protective shell. Every memory by a Nomai statue is transmitted to corresponding storage unit there. Yeah. The Nomai planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on the Ash Twin. Advanced warp core is designed for installation. So this has to be the way to get in there, right? Have I lost my mind? Let's hear in this final segment where the music plays right before the supernova. Okay, and then, like, time doesn't freeze. There's no way to freeze it. Gotcha. doesn't say there's anything left to explore in the forge. Okay. Okay, but I'm like really running out of ideas here. I've explored so many things. The place with things left to explore is like right here. There's info that's there. But the info there is still useful. Gotcha. Useful to me in this current context? That is to say, if I were to go in there and reread the information it has, it would give me a clue as to what to do. Sometimes the log version isn't as clear as what's written. What was written in there? Alright, we're going to the forge. We're gonna reread. Whew. I don't go behind the sun. Rude. The good thing is, anybody watching this on YouTube got to see every single part of this game just about. I mean, there is like nothing left. Ooh, YouTube, don't mind if you watch my VODs later? Yeah. I also split them up into like 30-minute episodes too, in case you like to watch in playlist format. But yeah, everything I stream goes up on YouTube. Every now and then I post some helpful guides too. I probably won't be doing that for this game because most people either know what to do or the guide's been out for like 100 years. Alright, somewhere around here. My brittle portal. But yeah, I'd say like the first half of my playthrough of this was really good. Like there was just so much to discover. It was just one discovery after another. Plus guides ruin the spirit of the game. Yeah, but I gotta say, like I'm on the verge of getting frustrated with this game. I'm almost out of things to try. Like we're at the, like, I don't know, I guess I play in the forge again time. It's not the best time. Near Timberhearth. Oh yeah, the last puzzle is a doozy. Is that what I'm in? The last puzzle. So I found myself in the eye. Like the actual eye of the universe. Well, at least staring into it. And it feels like trying to put together everything I've learned. Seems kind of unpossible. The solution is surprisingly simple, but requires connecting a few dots. It seems like time travel is kind of the key, or I want it to be. Get the advanced warp core. You can travel back in time a 22-minute interval. Maybe I can get to the sun before... What did the sun say? It was like 5 seconds ago. Something bad's about to happen. At one point, they were very close to destroying the sun. They tried to. The sun is at the end of its natural lifestyle, so I can't stop the sun from exploding in that case. Departure time. Yeah, that's a lovely second. Cool. So, you are a forge. And what was so great about you? Where am I taking this first black hole core? Where am I taking the remainder cores when they're ready? All the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin. So the black hole cores go there. Yes, my gratitude. Poke clay, let's see. Return to the forge shortly. He's basically talking about setting up the teleporters. And the white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be of greater pain in your spine. Tower designs in the high energy lab, Ember Twin, reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. 6 receivers. So there's Ember Twin 1 and 2. There's the sun. There's Timberhearth. There's Brittle Hollow, and there's the Gas Deep. So, okay, I know all of those. I'm familiar with all of them. I've ridden on all of them. Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely, one of the towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think the tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that the warp tower always aligns with the center of the corresponding astral body? It isn't an unreasonable belief given the receiver does have to be located or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize that the Hourglass twins are so close together, they function as a single astral body and share an alignment point between them. Hourglass twins are so close together, they function as a single astral body. There's a shared alignment point between them. And look at you. Regarding the warp towers in the Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, the tower might no longer be able to align with it. More accurately, I enjoy precision as the next Nomai. Poke. You don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body center. This gives a slightly longer warp window. I imagine the warp window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping into the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. Okay. What have I learned? I feel like what I learned is that let me do a head count again. Sun, Hourglass Twins, there are 2 teleporters there, but only 1 receiver, and they share them. Does that help? Seen so many statues. It's all delightful. They share the alignment point, right? But did they get... They got 6 warp cores. Does that mean... First black hole core. Yeah, black hole cores everywhere. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be greater pain in your cervical spine. Okay. Each tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. So we go there, we find out where one more receiver is. 6 entrances, 6 exits. So, yeah, yep. I mean, that's what I figured, but like, did I get the math right? Like, let's go here. Okay. I guess we won't go there. Alright, now I'm here. Where's the sandstorm? There it is. Running out of sand? That could be an issue. I can count the warp entrances, right? So there's like 1. Here's 2. There's 3. Like, there's like a technical one here, kind of. 4. And then 5 would be that guy. So the weird thing about the twins here is there are 2 entrances, but they only have 1 exit, right? That's like the one alignment point. Or am I off base and... Nope, that's not it. Okay, cool. So I'll stop thinking about these guys. Can't be only 1 exit. Well, then that makes the only way to use the other twin portal would be when all of the sand is gone. Because I can't use this portal because the sand... And that's what this guy's trying to tell me. He's like, this is the way to go. The sand will be gone by the time this thing activates again. Because it's like the end of the universe. So how do I avoid the sand? Like, I just wait for it to not exist. Right? 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 Which is too late. Is that too late? I mean, we'll see if sand sucks me out of here. That seems like sand's still pouring? No? Yes? There it is. Maybe, like, the sand's just not done being done yet. as far as I know, there's no way to avoid the sand. Unless I blocked it. Now that would be crazy. The quantum moon would never orbit in between. Would the quantum moon ever orbit? There's a window of time. There's a look at the corpse. He wasn't swooped up. Oh. So if I stand in the doorway, I stand where the corpse was, and then run over here, or I don't know. I have to look out there to see what my options are. I still want to stand right here just in case. So you're saying you just need a spot near the pad with the ceiling? Like the other side actually has that. But if there's like a bridge in between them, and I think there is. Then I could stand under that bridge. Think about what the alignment angle means. Think about what the alignment angle means. It means does the hourglass planet... Hang on, we got tons of time to think about this while we go over there. Are you... Hold up. Come back here. I mean, we've got some time to kill before we need to teleport. Take me to the place. Huh? Do I have to need... I'm so confused. Here, teleport me. Part of me is thinking, like, I can get under the sand. That seems like a terrible place to be. But if there was, like, a tunnel from, like, one portal room to the other, that's nonsense. Like, I think that's the wrong solution. That's definitely more fun than 5 degrees of angle. That's an exit. Yeah, well, it's an exit, but, like, you can take the other exits back to the entrance, but I guess only after they've been activated once? And so part of me thought, like, maybe that would take me to the closed room. Charged after using it from the other side. Okay. That's kind of what I thought would happen, but I had to see it with my own eyes. Because otherwise, I would have gotten to this planet much earlier in the playthrough. Oh, Lord! Did that miss me? That was close. Alright. Chase the sand fountain. Alright, so. The gravity cannon. If I hit this planet with a gravity cannon, would it shift slightly? Useful tip. If you want to experiment, a scout can be teleported. That's cool advice. I like that. I like that a lot. Right in the middle. Bloop. So,